In my last couple of nutrition-based videos, I talked about the ketogenic diet and I talked about intermittent fasting, and I kept throwing this word around, this flexible dieting term, and how I just felt like both of those diets were just a little too restrictive, and how I like to take a more flexible approach. And a lot of people have heard of this flexible dieting and if it fits your macros philosophy. And I think that it gets this kind of weird, bad rep. I think people feel like it's a specific diet, but the truth is that flexible dieting, and if it fits your macros, it can work with any kind of diet that you want. See, the way that I think of these other diets is that they really are just putting more and more restrictions on what foods you eat. But ultimately, calories is the number one way to determine your body composition. And then beyond calories, it's the macronutrient makeup of those calories that's going to determine your body composition. And so if you want to eat ketogenic diet, for example, super high fat, low carb, moderate protein, you're placing a restriction on the foods that you're going to eat. But ultimately, what's going to determine your body composition is the calories, but then the macros. So if it fits your macros, well, keto puts a restriction on what your macros can be. But ultimately, what the macros are is what's going to determine your body composition and your progress and your goals and all of that stuff. So if you want to eat keto, you're only going to eat nuts and seeds and bacon and red meats and guacamole and coconut oil and stuff like that. But ultimately, all of those foods still have macronutrients. You're still going to have macronutrients that you're trying to hit with your ketogenic diet, and you're going to eat those foods to hit those macros. You're still following an if it fits your macros plan. It's just that you're eating keto. And if you follow intermittent fasting, you're going to restrict the time that you have to eat. But whether you have 3,000 calories a day and you're eating that in 18 hours or 8 hours does not matter. It doesn't matter. Intermittent fasting changes your nutrient timing. But nutrient timing is it's a really small percentage of what matters when it comes to your nutrition. It's maybe 10%. Macros and calories makes up 75% of what matters towards your progress. So if you want to restrict the time that you're going to eat, that's fine, but you're still going to eat the same calories and the same macronutrients, whether you eat them in 8 hours or 18 hours. You can do whatever you want. You want to eat vegan? Well, guess what? If you want to be a bodybuilder and eat vegan, you're still going to have to eat a lot of protein. Still going to have to consume carbs, still going to have to consume fat. It's just that you're restricting your food choices. And if you want to make that choice, that's totally fine. But vegans, just know that you're placing restrictions on you, but ultimately you can't get past the fact that you're going to eat macros and you're going to consume calories. All of your food that's vegan is still composed of macronutrients. And if you don't consume macronutrients in the proper ratios, you're not going to see the progress that you want, whether you're eating vegan or gluten-free or soy-free or whatever, organic, none of that matters if you're not consuming the right macronutrients. And so I don't propose flexible dieting and if it fits your macros as a diet. It's a lifestyle that you adapt to the diet that you want to adapt to. So for me personally, when it comes to food, I want to be able to eat whatever I want. I don't want to put restrictions on myself because I enjoy all foods. So if I want to have some pizza and I can fit it into my macros, I'm going to eat some pizza. If I can eat pizza and lose weight, are you kidding me? That's the dream. That is actually the dream. And so you can eat whatever you want and make it fit your macros. That's a blessing. If you want to place restrictions further than that, by incorporating these diets, and that works for you, and whatever your agenda is, go ahead and do that. Some people who have real health issues, you're diabetic and so you're adapting a ketogenic diet, or you can't digest gluten, so you have to eat gluten-free, just know that you're still going to follow an If It Fits Your Macros flexible dieting lifestyle. And also, just because you're doing flexible dieting or If It Fits Your Macros doesn't mean that you have to eat Oreos and Pop-Tarts and pizza. I mean, you can eat you can eat clean and still make it fit your macros, because at the end of the day, it's calories and macros that matter, not your food choice. I hope you guys got something out of this video. I hope that what I had in my head wasn't lost on you guys and it doesn't feel like I'm coming down on you. I want you guys to experience what it feels like when you can open your mind up and just live that lifestyle that's not restricted, and be flexible with your diet and enjoy the foods that you love. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it if you feel like other people need to hear this message, and I'll see you guys in the next video.